Welcome to the Church of Heavenology. I'm Reverend M.L. Siirila. Today I would like to discuss the worshiping of false idols. The call to ascension. We stand in the presence of the infinite. There is only one on the throne, and that is God. We live in a world that breeds idols. We are taught to follow, like, and venerate the created. We turn celebrities into saints and politicians into saviors. Heavenology reminds us such worship blinds the spirit. People are variable. A human being changes their mind, their heart, and their character. When you anchor your spirit to another person, your peace will shift when they do. People are borrowers. No human being shines with original light. All breathe, move, and create through the power loaned by the infinite. To worship the reflection while forgetting the source dims the soul. People are limited. Every person walks within boundaries of time and understanding. Only the divine contains endless wisdom and strength. We do not bow to flesh and bone. We give honor to our neighbors, but we give worship to our God. Do you seek the praise of others more than the presence of heaven? Do you fear human opinion more than divine purpose? Do you credit another for blessings that only the infinite can provide? Let us realign the heart. Let us lift every crown toward the true King. I recognize the vast wonder between creation and Creator. I will not confuse one for the other. I will celebrate humanity, but I will reserve my soul's deepest yes for God alone. He is the beginning, the middle, and the endless light. Go out into the world with kindness and clarity. Do not seek worship, and do not give it where it does not belong. Keep your eyes lifted to God and God alone. Amen. I'd like to shift gears now and discuss grief. We come together to talk about something that we often try to hide even from ourselves. We talk about grief. In our community, we believe in the light, we believe in the inclusion of all things, and we believe in the divinity within, but sometimes life breaks us. Grief is not a problem to be solved. It is not a stage to be completed. It is a profound, holy shattering. When we lose someone or something we love, the world we knew ends. The version of us that lived in that world ends too. To anyone here today who feels like they are walking through a fog, you are not failing. You are not spiritually weak because you are hurting. Your pain is the loudest evidence that you have lived, that you have dared to connect, and that you have been brave enough to love in a world where things change. In Heavenology, we don't look away from the breaking. We look into it, because that is where the soul begins, its most difficult and beautiful evolution. The myth of getting back to normal. We live in a culture that is terrified of sadness. We are told to stay strong or to find the silver lining. But when you are in the depths of loss, there is no silver lining. There is only the empty chair, the silent phone, and the heavy heart. Transformation does not mean returning to who you were before the loss. You can never go back to that person, and trying to do so only creates more suffering. Survival begins the moment you stop trying to get back to normal and start accepting the new now. Think of a river. When a massive boulder falls into the center of a river, the water doesn't stop. It doesn't try to push the boulder out of the way. Instead, the water adapts. It flows around the edges. It finds new paths. Over time, the river is shaped by the very thing that tried to block it. You are the river. Your grief is the boulder. You are not moving on from the boulder. You are learning to flow with it. How do we actually survive the days when the weight feels like too much? Honor the body. In our church, we know the body is a temple of the divine. Grief lives in the body. It lives in the tight chest, the tired eyes, and the restless mind. Survival means being gentle with your temple. It means resting when you are exhausted and breathing when you feel panicked. The power of and. Transformation happens when we learn the word and. I am grieving and I feel the sun on my face. I am heartbroken and I can still be a kind neighbor. I miss them terribly and I am still here. This "and" is the bridge to your new life. We are an all-inclusive church because we know we cannot do this alone. When your own light feels like it has gone out, you sit in the light of the person next to you until yours flickers back on. We carry each other's stories. As the weeks turn into months and the months into years, something quiet begins to happen. You realize that you are different, you are deeper, you are more aware of the preciousness of a single moment. This is the transformation. It isn't a reward for your pain. It is the natural evolution of a soul that has been stretched. You develop a heart of wide mercy. You no longer judge others for their struggles because you know how heavy the world can be. You develop spiritual sight. You start to see the divine in the small things, a bird on a branch or the quiet peace of a sunset. You realize that love is a permanent energy. In the Church of Heavenology, we understand that nothing truly leaves the circle of life. The love you gave and the love you received is still vibrating within you. It has become part of your DNA. You are now the living legacy of everything you have lost. We do not walk out of this sanctuary today cured. We walk out together. If you are hurting, let this community be your anchor. If you are starting to find your breath again, let yourself be a lighthouse for someone else. We are all moving through the shadows toward a light that never fades. The divine is not waiting for you at the end of your grief. The divine is the very strength you are using to survive it right now. You are held, you are seen, and you are becoming something more beautiful than you can yet imagine. Have a blessed week. Amen.